Here is the Newon 2499 6-color LED open sign. So this is the sign that I got off of eBay about a couple weeks ago, and just last week this sign came in, and I did do a video on this, which you may have seen recently, that I did an unboxing out of it, but kind of did not do a good job unboxing the sign. But anyways, I did a little short demo of it. I kind of didn't know what to do with the sign, how to do the controls in it, but now I finally know how. So this sign I've seen off of businesses' windows back in my childhood in my area for a long time. During those times, it makes me interested in this open sign. Makes me want to have one of them myself. Today, some of the businesses that did have this sign either replaced it or still have it. Some businesses I've seen still has this sign, which as far as they still work after all these years. So this sign did show on the box it was dated from 2008, so I guess it may have came from during that year. It is a large sign. It's almost a little bit bigger compared to my other Newon sign, the 6114. But unlike that sign, which has a remote to the sign, this sign doesn't have a remote, which you're gonna have to control it with the turn on switch, and then the modes that you have to do it yourself, which is on the back of the sign, which we will look at in a little bit. So when I saw on the back of the box that that these LED signs were meant to replace the neon signs, which I've also seen neon open signs, some still in businesses' windows, but unlike those neon signs, which it doesn't have any modes, like flash modes, I guess, but the LED signs, these signs meant they save more power than the neon signs, because they typically take up more power on them. So I guess that's what it was meant to replace the neon signs for. So this sign, I think, has 4 modes. I think when you turn it on, the mode button's on the back, and then you have a switch. You can turn it on to static, and then you have to press the button a couple times to change whatever color you want it on. So anyways, let's take a look at the back of the sign. Alright, so on the back, it does say thank you on the back, which you can tell, which I find it a little cool, just to use it for certain businesses. And here's the sticker. This had the Newon logo on the back. Does show what item number it is, 4299. And it does show it's for indoor use only, because that's what these signs were made for, indoors. And there's a FCC notice. And here we got these 3 steps buttons here. This one right here is switched on you can either switch it to the special effects or the static. This one right here changes the color and pattern, and this right here is you can turn it to whatever effects you want it on, faster or slower. You can change it variably. And these chains that they're hanging on, they are incredibly long, but I have it hanged almost up close to the ceiling. And it also has this little line right here on the bottom of the sign, which it is optional that you can put it with business hours on it, which you had to get that separately for the sign. Even though it's a large business sign, even though I've seen Newon made built-in models with the business hours. And you can see there's the Newon logo, which was probably silver, which I think got rubbed off since the sign is seller refurbished. Alright, so now we're gonna turn it on. So this is the turn on switch. It's time to turn it on. It starts off with this mode, and then it goes to this part. I like it when it goes left to the left letters here. So here it is cycling through the colors. Has 6 colors on it, I think. I think that's the, yeah, that's the green. And it also has this blinking feature, which it blinks with the arch and the open. I've never seen it do has a blinking feature like that before. And it repeats this pattern right here. And it cycles through the open feature as well. Okay. I'm gonna set the camera down so you can watch the sign. We're gonna turn the light off so you can see the sign better. This is a pretty bright open sign. Did like all the features that it has on this. Right. Now we're gonna demonstrate the speed on this. So now the speed right here, which you can turn it to this way. You change it to here, now it blink. Now it's on the slowest mode that it's on, as you can see. Until this is how it blinks. Very slow. It depends on however you want the sign. This is the slowest I've seen this sign blink. It does take a while to go through the cycles when it's on the slowest mode. Alright, and if you want, you can change it to fast. Now we're going to go to faster. Now it's on the fastest mode. Yeah, it blinks even faster. Alright, now we're gonna put it back. I forgot where I had this. Let's try turning it down a little bit. Probably had it to where I had it, where I had. Let's see, try it again. Okay, I think that's the mode. All right, now the second button is the you can switch it to all the effects. So this is this. So here's this one, this mode right here. So this one cycles through the colors. And it goes through that blinking feature. And it repeats the letter cycle. Now we're gonna press the button again. Now it goes, it repeats that again. This time it goes through the open cycle, in the different direction. It repeats that. And now we're gonna have it back on the full mode. Okay, now last part. Now we're gonna switch it on to static. Now it's on static, and I have it set on the blue color. Yeah, there it is in the static on the green. You know, and you can press the mode button to get the button again to switch the colors. Now here's normal blue. You can switch it to whatever color you want it on. It is on, I think that's yellow. And then, I don't know what color is this one. I think that's violet, violet, not sure. Oh, I'm pressing the speed switch. And that's the lighter blue. Doesn't look like it has red. It doesn't have red on this? Doesn't look like it has the red feature on this. I don't think so. I don't know. Alright, now we're gonna flip the switch back to the special effects. Okay, well, that's all through the modes that this sign has. Okay, so now since I did it with the other sign, I will go put this sign up in the window. So anyways, I will be right back. So here is the sign in the window, as you can tell, and the sign is not hung by any hooks because the hooks wouldn't fit on whatever thing I had in the window, but so it's just sitting on the thing on the window thing itself. So as you can see, this does remind me of similar signs in other certain businesses' windows. Find it kind of cool. But see, this is in the other window. I don't got the other sign in the window right now. It's still in the room. So, yeah. Anyways, that's your look of the sign in the window, but with just out, no hooks. Alright, let's get this thing back inside. Okay, now we're back inside. The sign is now back up where it's hanging. Okay, so anyways, now we're gonna turn the sign off. So I guess after when you're done with your business days, we're gonna just flip the switch to turn the sign off, and there you go. But anyways, hope y'all guys enjoyed this demonstration of the Newon 4299 6-color LED open sign. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Take care, everybody.